Hi, I'm Rachel Flex, and today I'm going to be sharing the top values that I wish to implement into my future music classroom. Number 1, making the right choices. Students making the right choices goes far beyond just making the choice to not speak when being instructed. In my classroom, that includes not being loud and disruptive when I am working sectionals with classmates. My students have to be respectful of me and their classmates for any progress to be made. When my students are respectful of me and their classmates, I hold them in high regards. My most respectful students will be rewarded with section leaders because I know how they work with others. In an article by a fellow educator, Jennifer Laurie, who teaches kindergarten through 3rd grade, choices should be decided by if they are kind. Being a K through 12 educator, I know that I will have a wide variety of struggling students. From my own experience, I know that the last thing those students need and want is to feel like their classmates and teachers are against them. A simple hello goes a very long way. Number 2, belief in others and unity. Ensembles are a group effort. How will an ensemble be successful if members don't believe in the people they are working with? That's simple. They won't be. Ensembles have to work as a unit. My students cannot be in unity if they do not believe in each other. I will always believe in my students and that they can be successful. But unfortunately, my belief only goes so far. It takes everyone to believe in each other to make a successful ensemble. Number 3, commitment and effort. Students need to be not only committed to the class, but to their classmates, me, and most importantly, improving themselves as not only a musician, but as human beings. Nothing can be achieved in my classroom without maximum effort and focus. No progress can be made without maximum focus. As soon as that bell rings, it is go time. We have a limited amount of time every day for me to work with all of my students as an ensemble. If I have one student off focus, it is not only a distraction to the rest of the class, but me as well. I have to pause class in order to address a student who is not making good choices. This is a fine example of how my students can be uncommitted. In an article by Jordan Smith published on CMUSE, it is important for students and teachers both to be committed to each other. Number 4, patience. Patience is a value that I hold mostly for myself. I know that my biggest challenge as a teacher will be to have patience for students who are further behind than others. I know it will be a challenge, but hopefully my patience will rub off on my other students who are further ahead than others. However, I know that having patience is one of the most important things to have, not just as a teacher, but as a person. Many students progress quicker than others, and this is a normal thing, but those students who do not progress as quickly as others need to be reassured and not feel put down. Number 5, dedication. Dedication is a musician's best friend. Hopefully by showing my students how dedicated I am to them and their success will inspire them to be just as dedicated to me and their classmates. Students who are not dedicated in my classroom will not be passing my classes. Specifically for junior high and high school, I do not recommend that students take my class just to receive a credit. It will not go well if they do not participate. It not only hurts that student, but the whole ensemble. It is important for my students to know that I am fully dedicated to them inside and outside of the classroom. That means I am willing to work with my students before school, after school, or any time that they are available. I'm also willing to provide lessons for my students on their own time. For my students, it is most important for them to be dedicated to learning their material in an ensemble.